morning, crypto maniac kaboomers worldwide. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we're talking about Nasdaq investing in blockchain and Bitcoin, their first major investment in blockchain and Bitcoin. And Bitcoin to flourish in Venezuela. I'm not sure if you guys have been tuned into the networks out there, but it appears like there's some quarrel going on there in Venezuela. We're going to be talking about that, and it seems like the interim president, or the one that's being recognized by the globalists, is supporting the bits out there, is a bit supporter. But first, let me shout out all the Champagne Crypto maniac boomers out there in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield trenches. Make sure you're touching the button right now, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the boom, the ding ding, the boom boom. I see CryptoZilla out there. Kaboom to you indeed. Make sure you're touching the buttons, guys. Stay tuned into the good crypto word. Let's take it give it a few seconds and let the boomers tune into this live broadcast out here. Let's let some of the boomers congregate here in the population of the chat box. Champagne getting out of the gym a little bit in a rush today. I got like 1,000 things going on, but I wanted to make sure I went on the networks like I do always. Swing the bat and make sure we stay tuned in to the good crypto word. I see Roger Oliver out here. Shout out to Roger. Shout out to CryptoZilla. Guys, touch the buttons for me. Let everybody know that we're on the networks, that we're feeling good, that we're booming on this Monday morning, that the energy is correct, tuned in to the alternative frequencies worldwide indeed. Let me turn off these coins and let you guys see the thumbnail. Nasdaq investing in blockchain, Bitcoin to flourish in Venezuela, question mark. We're going to be discussing those issues today. No notice today, so must be why people are running late. Yeah, it seems like that may be the case. It's like a hit or miss, CryptoZilla. It's like sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. That's what it is. Mike Pfeiffer's here. He says, what up, champ? I've been laying low, but I had to come see what's up with the champ. Kaboom. Shout out to Mike. Welcome back here to the population of the chat box. Let me drop a bomb for you out there, Mike. Boom. Good morning, CryptoZilla, says Roger Oliver. Shout out to Roger, CryptoZilla, Roberto. Buenas tardes, muchachos. All right, I see you, Robert. All the energy's correct today. We're going to be talking about Nasdaq investing in blockchain, major investment, and then we're going to talk about Bitcoin. Could it flourish in Venezuela? Okay, I have a question mark here. I'm not sure, but we're going to be talking about that as well. But first, let's go ahead and check out the coin market caps. Check out today's mathematics out there in the market. See how healthy or ill things are looking today. Drop a bomb for me, champ. Shout out to Roger. Absolutely. Boom. A bomb for Roger. And let me throw another bomb for CryptoZilla. Boom. I see you guys out there, guys. Indeed, the crypto brothers are here in the box. Whether things are up or down, sideways, it doesn't matter, guys. The energy continues to increase here with the positive energy indeed. Thank you, Roger, for the love out there. I appreciate you and the positive energy you bring to the population of the chat box daily. CryptoZilla says, good morning, 1 a.m. here. Okay, yeah, CryptoZilla, one of our long-range snipers out there in Tokyo. And on the other side of the globe out there. So he's out there locking it down. So these crypto maniac brothers are worldwide. The platoon member flags are waving side to side worldwide. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Let us know. Let your brothers here in the crypto box know what side of the globe that you're booming with the bits from. Shout out to Impatient Potato, another boomer out there. Boom. I see you out there, Potato. Welcome back to the population. Let's check out today's mathematics out here. Boom. Coin market cap. Let me hit refresh. Looks like things are a little slimmer. Okay, a little slimmer. It looks like the bits and the rest of the cryptos could be on a intermittent fast today and over the weekend at 112 billion. It looks like we've lost about 8 to 10 billion over the course of a few days on the caps. Bitcoin dominance remains there about 53. It's increased slightly, but I would say it's not that significant considering how much loss the market has incurred just in a few days. 53.8 for Bitcoin dominance. We got Bitcoin at 34.59. So it has taken a slide there about 4% in the past 24 hours. Ripple continues to be the #2 coin, and this one's looking like the bankster coin, guys. So keep an eye on it as the global uncertainty continues to increase worldwide. The alternative frequencies continue to be apparent to the boomers worldwide. We have options, but the bankers are also having their second option as well in the form of Ripple. I think it's toxic to crypto. It may boom for the short term, but I want to throw it out of the box and snipe it out of the box as soon as possible. We need to identify these things. Shout out to Roger Oliver with the $2 out there in the population. Thank you. It's €2 actually. I appreciate the €2 out there. Thank you so much, Roger, showing love. Guys, the super chat is open if you'd like to show love to Baby Champ, the rest of the Nakamoto family, the Crypto Brothers, and Champagne himself. Goes to Baby Champ Champagne's fund, Formula Fund out here, so we can keep the boomer strong. If you don't know, most or a portion of our videos here are being demonetized and not suitable for advertisers. So they say they're the PC police on YouTube or whatnot. You know, we go a little too hard for them, and perhaps maybe they don't want to boom with us, okay? Or they find it a threat that we're spreading the good crypto word and the alternative frequencies, showing men how to be more masculine, showing people how to secure their own bags and hold their own private keys and become stronger boomers worldwide. More bits, more bits, more bits, and more kabooms. Off the ceiling. We got Tether at 101. That's interesting. Tether now in the top 5. Okay, EOS at 222 down. Bitcoin Cash is now out of the top 5 and is currently at number 6 at 109. Litecoin with the new blue Litecoin logo at $30. Tron now at number 8, moving up the rankings at 2 cents. It's down today though. And then Stellar has dropped down in the rankings to number 9 at 8 cents. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision at 64. Cardano remains at number 11 at 3 cents. Binance Coin moving up the rankings there to number 12 at 622. Taking a hit today there. Binance down 11%. Monero, one of my favorite coins there. Privacy coin, a slugger in my opinion, $43, but it's down 5%. IOTA at 25 cents. Dash at 67. So it's blood red on the streets, blood on the field, guys, and that's what it is this morning. Let's look at the gainers. Who is gaining out there? PoonDX, Gemini Dollar, Tether, TrueUSD, PayPal. So it looks like the stable coins now, when the weather gets a little stormy out there, people consolidate over to the stable coins. Okay, you know how I feel about these stable coins. I think the majority of them could be counterfeit crypto and could be used as a tool to pump or dump Bitcoin itself. I don't believe in it. I don't believe the hype. I'm not sure they're backed by anything. I don't think they're mineable, and they're questionable. You can see all the stable coins are maintaining their value, except a few of them. But Paxos Standard, USD Coin, they're about the same out there. PoonDX, Gemini Dollar, Tethered. I'm not sure Poondi is a stable coin, but Gemini is Tether, TrueUSD, Paxos, USD, and DAI are all stable coins. They're funny bunny in my opinion. They are funny bunny in my opinion. I don't want nothing to do with them. Roger. Oliver says Nakamoto family's here. He. Indeed. Boom. Snipe them out the box. These funny bunny coins out there. On the far east line, says CryptoZilla. Indeed, out there in Tokyo. Henry Williams says sipping champagne. Shout out to Henry. CryptoZilla says ETH and Bitcoin Cash need blood transfusions. Yeah, it looks... It looks like something else out there. Revolutionist says, yo, champ, good morning, Revolutionist. Our Cardano general out there waiting to set up his castle worldwide. If you don't know what PoonDX is, look into it. I know it's some sort of an exchange. I haven't looked into it, but I will, and that's what it is. Reed Mack coming out of the sidelines here with a $10 donation here in the super chat. I appreciate you, Reed. Boom. Let me drop some bills off the ceiling. Yo, champ, love and positivity to the crypto bros out there. Reed, I appreciate you. Thank you for the $10. Thank you to Roger as well for the €2. And thank you for all the boomers that are tuning in, injecting their positive energy and radiating it worldwide. I need it. I appreciate it. And the brothers appreciate it and need it as well. Thank you, guys. If you have 10 on it, 10 cents on it, $1, 10,000, 100, whatever it is, even if it's a positive comment, drop it in the box right now. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. More bits, and more coins. Boom. Henry, I have a small bag of Poondi and PoonDX, NPXS, and some TMT Traxia. I got to look at Traxia Revolutions. I haven't forgot about that. I know that's that first coin there that's being built on top of Cardano. I got to look into it. Indeed. Big losers today. Factum, Loopring, Bitcoin Gold, Chainlink dumping, IOST. That one I want to look into. IOST. I've been seeing people talking about that. I want to, if anybody knows anything about IOST, I want to look more into this coin. Bancor, Hollow, and Augur is dumping as well. Okay. Today we're going to do a short broadcast. I got a lot of things going on today, and I wanted to make sure I went online before, you know, everything else occurs today. So I'm just going to do a smaller broadcast, shorter in length, maybe, you know, about 15, 20 minutes. We'll take some comments and questions, and we'll be out of here. But I did want to let you guys know about these 2 points that came out, and they caught my attention today. Nasdaq Nasdaq has made its largest investment in blockchain industry. Okay, I think this is relevant for those that get excited with the legacy system moving into the game. Okay, Nasdaq, the second largest stock exchange in the world, has participated in the Series B funding of the startup Symbiont. Correct me if I am mispronouncing that. Symbiont or Symbiont. Forbes report. Symbiont is a blockchain-powered startup that produces smart contract platform for institutional apps. Institutions, guys. Everybody with the institutions. People are arguing that that's what it's going to take to catapult the bits into past all-time highs, is getting the institutional money into the game. I don't believe that hype, but so many do, so we're going to be talking about that. Symbiont is proud to announce the closing of a $20 million Series B funding round led by Nasdaq Ventures, with participation from additional new investors, including Galaxy Digital. Mike Novogratz in them. You know, I like Mike. It's one of the few suits that I actually tune into and I listen to. Mike Novogratz out there. He runs that Galaxy Digital fund. You got Citibank, Raptor Group, and others. Bloomberg, I think, is involved in that, or if not, they're reporting out of Bloomberg.com. Excuse me. So it's a Symbiont. Does Symbiont have a coin, or what's going on? I'm not sure. Let me know if you know about the Symbiont. What's really going on with it? Is it mineable? Is it really a blockchain, or is it just a glorified database? I don't see it on CoinMarketCap, so it looks like a bunch of hype, if you ask me. Okay, let me know. Let me know about this, guys. Is this tried, true, and legit? What's going on? I want to know. Henry Williams says Pundi looks really promising, making POS devices and cell phones. Okay, I got to look into that, guys. I'm gonna tune into Pundi X. It's booming today. Cardano has successfully maintained a stable 160 transactions per second, but they will be slowly increasing to that level and beyond in stages. Bye bye ETH. So we hear, and you know, let's see ETH. I mean, I'm seeing ETH die. Okay, ETH is dying. I do believe, though, there is one good kaboom left for ETH there in their heart. Okay, I don't know, you know, if what's the long term, even midterm with ETH. It looks like it's dying. I could expect it maybe to go to 200 or 300 one more time before it dies, but I will agree with Revolutionists and others. It looks like other coins, particularly EOS, Cardano, and Tron, appear to be breathing down the neck of Ethereum. And you could even see now, even Nasdaq here is investing in a blockchain that has to do with applications. So even if it's centralized or whatnot, people are looking for alternatives to Ethereum. Willie T says $5 there in the population of the chat box. Champ keeping it positive. Willie T coming out the sideline. Thank you, Willie. So much here in the population, and I appreciate the love. Welcome to the box. Willie T throwing 5 on it. He says Champ keeping it positive, and Willie T keeping it positive as well, and showing us some love. Thank you so much, Willie. I appreciate you, and I invite you to drop more comments here in the population of the chat box if you've been tuning in. I appreciate it. What does everyone think of Icon, the Korean Ethereum? I like it. I've covered it in the past, but not enough to hold the bag. I have a video circulating of Icon somewhere around there. You may want to put Champagne Crypto Icon, and I did it months back. Okay, so let's talk about Venezuela. What's going on here with Venezuela? I've been watching the news out here, and you know, it seems kind of funny bunny, okay, if you ask me. Okay, Venezuelans' new interim president is anti-petro and pro-Bitcoin. So apparently Nicolas Maduro, which is the communist, the socialist, the commie out there that the globalists don't like, that he's anti-America or whatnot, he tried to get the country on a crypto coin that's backed by the petro. So it's the petro coin or whatnot. I thought that was kind of funny bunny as well. I'm not sure about that. And now there is a new interim president that's being recognized by the globalists, by the United States, and you know, everybody that's backed by central banks, in other words. And they're saying that this guy's the legitimate president. Now, my understanding is that the population, the majority voted for Maduro, as much as I probably don't like him, and most people don't like him because he's probably not friendly with the Western world. You know, my question is, what are we doing getting involved in other democratic processes? Okay, I'm more old school with it. We should be non-intervention in this. You know, that's the way I look at it. But hey, you know, my opinion here doesn't seem to matter in this case, because this thing has taken off, and it appears like this gentleman here. I'm not sure what his name is. Juan Guaido, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that, Guaido, okay, as the leader of Venezuela. That's what the U.S. is recognizing. So he's been tweeting about Bitcoin for a while, okay? Venezuela's interim president, a fan of Bitcoin. Okay, you could see back in 2014, he even talked about Bitcoin being used as a safe haven asset, allowing many Venezuelans to escape hyperinflation. I like this. Okay, I like the fact that they're pushing Bitcoin as opposed to a petro coin, which seems kind of funny bunny to me. Okay, that's the way I'm looking at it. So, you know, will Bitcoin flourish in Venezuela? We don't know. But what I did find interesting here is this graph. You could see for many years, the volume of Bitcoin transactions in Venezuela has been increasing. And during the last few weeks, because of the worsening economic crisis and political instability, Bitcoin trading volumes have been reaching new highs on peer-to-peer trading platforms, local Bitcoin. So you could see, I mean, this thing has spiked. So I believe as global uncertainty continues to rise, even whether it's in Venezuela, in the States, or anywhere else, people will and could flock to Bitcoin as a safe haven for this global uncertainty. Okay, the bits seems to be like the most sound currency out there because it can't be counterfeited. Guys, you can't funny bunny a coin. So that's what it is. They say that 68% voted for Maduro, but only a small percent of the population voted. Most refused to after he changes the laws to invalidate the Congress. Yeah, I mean, I've heard conflicting opinions, and I'm not a supporter of Maduro, or you know, and my understanding is that he's trash as well, and that you could see the results of his governing, you know, in the fact that Venezuela is, you know, it's hyperinflation and people are leaving, and it's, you know, there's blood on the streets, red on the field out there. But what I don't like is that, you know, the countries that are backed by the globalists, you know, are just saying, you know, this new president is legit. And, you know, that to me is a slippery slope. How would we feel in the Western world if, like, let's say China started recognizing another figure that you didn't vote on as the legitimate leader of your country? So I don't know. I don't think that we should be getting involved, but we already are, and we have been. So that's what it is. So, you know, that's what it is. Shorties continue to kill it, says Mark D. Indeed, I have not looked into Icon. Okay, glad you're still about it, champ. Jam Soul's here. Yeah, and I'm still here, Jam. I'm not going anywhere. The boomers are here for the long gun, and we believe in the bits as the alternative currency and the new. And I mean, I'm going to say this. I think it is already the global currency standard. It's just going over our heads, and it's going to take a little while for people to accept it. Kaboom to Pepe El Toro. Boom, boom, boom. See you. Champagne is excited. Drank a little coffee today. I came back from the gym, hit some PRs out there, and got a lot of movements going on the field today. So I'm not going to be on that long, but you know, I've been, you know, tuned in. I'm excited. I got a lot to say this week, and we're gonna have to do some more live streams because today's not gonna be enough time. But you know, Champagne got a lot to say, and you know, I'm gonna probably have to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday to fire up another broadcast, but things are getting steamy out there. Things are getting steamy indeed. 20 people here in the population of the chat box. What do you think about Venezuela? Will Bitcoin flourish out there? This new president is not a fan of the cryptocurrency. Neither is Champagne. Okay, but I'm not a fan of you know, getting involved in other countries' quarrels. So that's what it is. Let me know out there. But we want to keep our eyes on this. This is evidence to me that, you know, in any country, if things get unstable, it shows that people flock over to Bitcoin. So, you know, if things get kind of funny bunny out here, I would expect the same thing to happen. What do you guys think? Drop a comment there in the population. You're going to boom with the next boom. Indeed, Jam, you're right. Indeed. Is Bitcoin ready to spike up, or 1,500 incoming? Mark, I think nobody knows. I'll be honest with you. But we are prepared here for a dip, dive, and a slide, okay, for a further bear market. You know, I said this before. Things can go under 2,000. They can go under 1,000. At the same time, they can go back over 4,000, okay? This is still too early to call. There's a lot of uncertainty in the game out there. But one thing I do know, that bits are here to stay. And like I said just moments before, I believe it's the global currency standard, and people just haven't even realized it yet. I don't think another country could recognize a different elected president in our country to validate. Democratic Republic, we would have to overthrow. You make a point there, D-Rock. Word is many crypto exchanges about to exit scam, says Mark D. You know, I don't know about the exit scam, but I did read a article that says that a lot of crypto exchanges are shutting down because of the bear market. But, some of them are just small. If you're using a little small Funny Bunny crypto exchange, it's probably because you're buying and selling little Funny Bunny coins. I'm interested in the big hitters, Binance being one of them. Their Congress electing a leader is allowed under their constitution, says CryptoZilla. Yeah, I don't know what the laws are or not there in Venezuela. I'm not a citizen, and I don't have any stake in that game. But I just do feel that we should take the non-interventionist approach. But that's not the approach that we're taking, So that's what it is. Shout out to Queens Racing. Let me drop another bomb there. Boom! $3 for the Funny Bunny. Yeah, Funny Bunny as well. We got to snipe them all out of the box. Good morning to Queens Races out there, fast and furious in the streets of Queens, New York City. Indeed. Shout out to Queens. Thank you so much, Queens. Always showing love. A crypto brother catching my back. I appreciate you. Is it true the Fugazi president appointed himself president of Venezuela over in Miami? I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't heard that. It seems like that guy is still in Venezuela. But maybe, it would be even funnier, bunnier if he wasn't even in Venezuela saying that he's the president. But, this is what it is out there, guys. It seems like, the American people, the way I look at it, they don't care either way. We just want things to boom on our side. But it seems like, the powers that be, the central banks are the ones that are really pulling the levers, and they're causing division between the nation states. And, that's what it is. This interventionist, I'm not really liking it. We're going to have to talk more about that in another broadcast. Assume lower. If you're wrong, you'll be pleasantly surprised, says Jam. Yeah, you're right. We're prepared for anything. I'll tell you, we're prepared for anything. So, if things go lower, we're here. We have one in the chamber. We have our crypto storm supplies ready, the generator, the perishable goods, and, the filter water filtration system. So, if this crypto storm blows, we're ready, Jam. CryptoZilla says most democracies have been waiting for this to pounce on someone stepping up because 3 million leaving Venezuela to surrounding countries has caused mass havoc. Yeah, that's a point. You're right. So I could see points on both sides, but again, I'm taking, I side more on the non-interventionist route. But at the same time, I'm in no way thinking that Maduro's a boomer. He seems like a commie to me, and he's ran the country down into the ground. England's trying to get their claws on crypto. England owns USA, says Pepe El Toro. I don't know how true or not that is. I think that the central banks own the United States along with all the other allied countries, if you really want to call them that. Champ, I hope we go back down to 3K. I want to buy more. Yeah, some people are looking at it as a good thing. So, shout out to those. CryptoZilla says, I don't think all these other Latin American countries would join in if it wasn't awful. I was watching some of them chatting about the horrible things they do to anyone trying this before. Yeah, I got to look more into it. I don't know about all the details in it, but, it's a, for lack of a better word, it's a shit show out there. #1 oil producer in the world. Right. You're absolutely right. What could stimulate the next bull run if there's one in the future? I think the global uncertainty. Look what's going on here in Venezuela. You could see the Bitcoin trading has spiked just because of the uncertainty. So, as people start to see that the banks are funny money, they'll snipe them out the box. Indeed. Economic Hitman. Yeah, I've read. I haven't read the book, but I've heard a lot about Confessions of Economic Hitman there on YouTube. We can do another stream about that as well. Like I said, Champagne has a lot to say. I've been doing a lot of studying on my own, and we're gonna have to expand the channel and talk about other things too, in addition to crypto, because they all interrelate, if you ask me. Shout out to Jams, Jigger Romes, Mark D, CryptoZilla, Pepe El Toro, Queens, and the rest of the boomers. I'll take a few more comments and questions. My apologies that I'm kind of being, brief today, and I'm kind of in a rush, for lack of a better word. I got things to do, and that's not the usual kaboom out here. I like to rock for at least an hour with you guys, but the fact that I'm able to get online and still spread that word is what's important to me. You got to make sure you step up to bat every day, every single day, whether your schedule permits or not. You got to show up to bat, and that's one thing that I continue to profess with the self-improvement. Step up to bat, guys. Indeed. Venezuela's the new Saudi Arabia, says Pepe. Indeed. That's, it's looking like a shit show. 22 crypto maniacs here in the box. I see you guys. If there's no more comments and questions, I'm going to be out of here. But, I wanted just to report that Nasdaq, largest investment in blockchain history with this new blockchain named Symbiont. It doesn't even have a coin. So this seems funny bunny. Look at this. So, don't believe the hype. I don't even see that there's a coin for this Symbiont or what. This could be another Ripple. So, read about it and let me know. I'm not convinced. And then, this new guy that's being supported as the president of Venezuela, I do like the fact that he's pro-Bitcoin and anti-petro cryptocurrency, because the petro cryptocurrency seems a little bit centralized, if you ask me. It's controlled by China and Russia right now, so pick which globalist you like. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, some conflict, between the globalists out there. And, I don't think we should pick either or. I think it's time for the masses and the populations to start becoming awake. I told you there is an awakenment coming soon to a coin market cap near you. And that's what we're doing here, trying to wake up in each one, teach one here in the population of the chat box. We shouldn't be siding with any sort of globalist. It's time for us to take responsibility and secure our own private keys and become our own men. England started the central banks. I don't know if that's true or not, but, I know that they have a lot to do with it. CryptoZilla says it's controlled by China. We read that. Queen's Racist says, do what I got to do, champ. We'll be here tomorrow waiting for you, chilling in the foxholes. I appreciate that, Queens, guys, and the rest of the boomers here in the population. Champ is going to go ahead and tune out, and we're going to have to talk more about the, the global uncertainty and the politics and how it relates to crypto, because I think it's relevant out there. South Africa was shocked that they sided with Russia. How soon they forget how the UN helped them, says CryptoZilla. Indeed. All right, guys. I appreciate the love. Queens, thank you. And Willie T, a new brother out there that just dropped $5. Thank you. Roger Oliver, thank you. And, excuse the shortness in the broadcast. The brevity is the word, I guess, in broadcast today. But we'll be back with some more crypto energy tomorrow with the Crypto Brothers. Stay strong out there and stay positive. And go to the gym if you haven't, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for